It has one of the world's oldest and biggest malls. The Grand Bazaar in Istanbul is a very large marketplace where you can buy almost anything you can think of. There are 64 streets in the Grand Bazaar, over 4,000 shops, and 25,000 people that make their living by working there. One of the Mediterranean's primary sea turtle nesting beaches is here. In Iztuzu Beach each year, during the day people swim, walk, lie in the sun to the sound of the crumping waves, but at night a barrier comes down and the beach is claimed back by nature, in particular by hundreds of loggerhead turtles, one of the oldest surviving species in the world, which lay their eggs there from May to September. Santa Claus is from Turkey. It was known and told since then that Santa Claus is from Turkey, but lately in 2017 Turkish archaeologists think they possibly discovered the original grave of Saint Nicholas, also known as Santa Claus. The tomb of Saint Nicholas may have been buried in the southern Turkish province of Antalya after a temple was discovered underneath the Saint Nicholas Church in the Demre district. Turkey gifted tulips to the world, not Netherlands. Originally cultivated in the Ottoman Empire, present-day Turkey, tulips were imported into Holland in the 16th century. In fact, many cultivated varieties were widely grown in Turkey long before they were introduced to European gardens. More than 130 peaks reach over 3,000 meters. Turkey is also very popular for winter tourism. Lately, most of the Winter Games and Olympics were hosted by Turkey. The seeds of agriculture were first sown in Turkey. One of the oldest civilization place Çatalhöyük is located in Turkey, which was settled around 6000 BC. The inhabitants were mostly farmers and had well-built homes. They also kept domesticated farm animals, such as goats, sheep and cows. It's home to some of the most important sites in Christendom. Turkey's film industry is booming. In the recent years the Turkish TV series made really great success and they are trending all over the world. Starting with The Magnificent Century, the series peaked up and now the stars are getting more popular worldwide. This developed the industry and money. Series are exported to the world. 1/3 of the 9,000 plant species found in Turkey are endemic, meaning they grow only in that country and nowhere else. Turkey is also home to 5 unique mammal species, 13 reptile species, and 52 freshwater fish species not found anywhere else on Earth. A new type of plant is discovered every 10 days. Turkey is the 3rd largest country in the world to use Facebook. The Facebook users in Turkey are over 42 million in 2017. Turkey introduced coffee to Europe. Coffee was most likely introduced to Europeans through Turkey, through the former Ottoman Empire at the time. The Ottomans supposedly left a bunch of coffee in Vienna when they fled for their lives after losing a battle with European powers. The 2nd oldest underground rail tunnel is in Turkey. It is in Istanbul, and goes under the Bosphorus. It was completed in 1875, 12 years before the oldest underground rail tunnel was completed in London. There are more than 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites found in Turkey. Turkey was one of the first countries that allowed women to vote. With the legislation issued in 1930, first rights to participate in municipality elections and then to be elected as local authority of the villages were given to women. And lastly, in 1934, the right to vote and to be elected as a deputy in parliament were given to women. Hundreds of marinas and beaches have a blue flag. It is only given to the cleanest and best beaches in Europe. Around 75% of the world's hazelnuts are grown in Turkey. Turkey is the biggest manufacturer of hazelnuts of the world. The export number is $1.882.254.562. 2017. Turkey has a strong manufacturing sector. It makes and exports cars, planes, electronics, clothing and textiles. Considering the underground treasures, the natural resources, and geographical advantage, Turkey is potentially a good country for raw material sector, sub-industry sectors, etc. Turkey is manufacturer of many big firms in many sectors. If you also want to experience these interesting facts and be a part of this colorful country, Conexio is a consulting firm that can be your partner in Turkey. We have well-experienced professionals in many sectors above mentioned to support you during your firm's activities in this country.